Hi, everybody. It's Boog Sciambi. Welcome to the show. And welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show brings you the National League Wild Card Series. It's the New York Mets and the Chicago Cubs. Along with my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. And a lot riding on this one as these teams meet for Game 2, Chris.
Absolutely, and it might seem like there's not as much pressure if you've already got a win in Game 1, but they're dying to close this series out right here and now. The last thing they want is to lose the momentum and go into a do-or-die Game 3. That's a lot of pressure.
Sometimes it feels like every game in a 3-game series is do or die. First pitch coming your way next. So, almost ready to get underway. And starting this one, Zach Eflin. What do you have on him, Chris?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Here's Trey Turner. The pitch. And a bunt back at the pitcher. Whips it to Gallo. Out on a bang-bang play. Singy, it was tough to tell in live action if the ball actually beat him, and it looks like they want some time to review it.
Yeah, we'll get another look up here, too. And, you know, they called him out on the field, but it just might be worth the challenge, and they'll have to see.
Bunting for a hit. Grabs it barehanded, fires to first, and they get the out. Here's a Mets lineup now. The challenge for him today, Singy, elevating the baseball against this sinker baller that's on the mound.
Yeah, that's the challenge, but it also might affect the way they approach base running in this one, Boog. You get a runner on first, you anticipate trajectory down, and when the ball's in the dirt with a good secondary lead, you break for second. So whether it's a stolen base or not, you stay out of...
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And it hits the fence. And that's a double.
Waste no time there. Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it and it carries over, but that's a swing you'll be happy with every time.
On the north side of Chicago, John Shambi and Chris Singleton. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. That's his third home run of the series. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 2-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
2 outs, nobody on. Pete Alonso up now for the Mets. No question about this one. It's out of here. They go back-to-back, and they add to their lead. It's 3-0. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there, no doubt about it. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Luis Ariz stands in. Base hit center field. And that keeps the inning alive.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane.
Swing, and this is ripped down the right field line. Way back there. Out of here. A gigantic blast. Their third home run of the inning. It's 5-zip.
He wasted no time in that at bat, swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it.
Let's break out the StatCast numbers. It's Singy. It tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
Hit hard, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. That was one of those swings that feels like you're swinging an aluminum bat. It jumped off so hard, squared it up, and it went screaming at 108 miles per hour.
Luis Angel Acuna will hit next. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's back. Bangs off the wall. Coming home.
He was all over that one. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Here comes Craig Counsell, and we're going to see a pitching change. Zach Eflin is done, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. A new arm into the game, the righty, Ben Brown.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
So the lineup flips over. Here's Turner now. He's 0 for 1. Here's a rocket out to left. And that is that. back here at Wrigley Field. And starting in this one, Zach Wheeler. What's the word on him?
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
And now Akil Baddoo. And the pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
5-run lead after their first at bat. That is huge at this point, but you've got to keep the attitude to keep your foot on the gas. Don't let that team back in this ball game. Cruise to the finish line, but do it with intention.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Pitch misses. Now 1-2.
It's a good take.
Got it by him for the K.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the count.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Second inning set to go. And the batter will be the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. The line to kick the pitch. Line drive to short and caught.
Nice swing and good solid contact. That ball was smoked, but needed a little more lift to get into the outfield gap. Maybe a little more backspin.
That one ripped. And a couple of quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. He's already homered in this game. That one is absolutely belted. That's going back. Back some more. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 6-0.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Base is empty with 2 away. And here is Pete Alonso. Splits the plate. 0-1. Alonso, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. That one fouled off.
Got to be careful here. This is the type of hitter that can punish you, even with pitches outside the zone.
This one smoked on its way out of here. A massive home run. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they add to the lead. It's 7-0. And their 5th home run of the game.
Some things in this sport are contagious, Boog, and right now for this team, clearly it's the long ball. He came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
Now the third baseman, Luis Arias. Liner, base hit, and that extends the inning.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Shortened up the swing and went right back up the middle.
Drew Gilbert up now for the Mets. He's already homered here in this one. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Bellinger drop step going back. Into the shrubbery and out of here. He'll touch them all. Their 3rd home run of the inning. It's 9-0.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short.
Javier Assad gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
So 2 away with nobody on. And up to the plate is Will Smith. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. It bangs off the wall. Now he turns and heads for second. The relay throw. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously? We're starting with this already? Luis Angel Acuna, the next to hit, doubled his first time up. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. And that one's gone into the bleachers. A soaring shot to center. Make that 4 homers in the inning. It's 11-0.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Trey Turner now. Drops one down in front of the plate. Jansen on to first. And they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. They bring 9 to the plate and 6 come around to score. Down to the bottom of the second. It's the Mets 11 and the Cubs nothing. Here at Wrigley Field. Bottom of the inning.
A defensive change for the Mets. Now for number 18.
And we're back. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And it's a leadoff double as they look to keep pulling away. Singy, that was a laser shot, and a good thing we have StatCast to give us the details.
Yeah, get out of the way on that one. That ball flew out of the box at 112 miles per hour. You talk about generating a ton of power in that swing. He did it with quick hands, good lower half, and just unloaded on that ball.
Here's Kyle Tucker. Calls it in, and there's one away.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. digs in now. Ground ball left side. Whips it to Gallo, and Guerrero is set down. Here's Pete Alonso. Hit in the air, center field. Bellinger hauls it in to end the inning. Back here at Wrigley Field. Here's Joey.
3. Ball 4, take the base. 3.
Back to the top of the Mets order. Trey Turner up now for the Mets. On a line, base hit. 1 run across. The throw is wild and it gets away.
Well done. Drives in the run. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
So 2 on with 2 away. Ellie De La Cruz up now for the Mets. Right side. Whips it to first. They limit the damage here. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. And midway in the Wild Card Series, Game 2.
That's ball 4.
Dansby Swanson stands in. The shortstop takes the ball. Late with the swing there.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Strike.
Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2.
1-2.
And that's a strikeout looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
The 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Two on, 2 outs. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Inning over, and it could have been worse. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. We played 4. It's the Mets 12 and the Cubs 1. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Spencer Turnbull. Digging in, Kyle Tucker. That smash towards center. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
Sometimes you want to be aggressive early in the at-bat. He was right there. Hard line out. First pitch of the inning. No reward, but hey, you got to keep swinging it.
That one ripped. Into the bleachers and gone. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And they add a run. It's 13-1.
Man, he looks like his dad out there hitting home runs. Wow, he's putting on an absolute show in this one, and there's no better time than the postseason to go off at the plate like this. With a 3-homer game, always special, but pulling it off in October during the biggest games of the year, that's incredible.
Base is empty, 1 away, and now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Swung on, belted. Bellinger drop step going back, and that ball is gone. Another one. Back-to-back homers. His 3rd home run of the game, and they add on. It's 14-1.
Sitting first pitch fastball, and that's what he delivered. He guessed right, squared it up, and he made it look way too easy. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
Next to hit, Luis Arias. Base is empty.
Number 67.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. Here's Nico Horner. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. makes the grab.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Now it's Jansen to hit. And a foul ball. The Mets up big in this one here in game 2.
1-1.
Not close with that one. 1 ball, 1 strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Back here at the friendly confines, Trey Turner at the plate.
Off with the Mets. The second baseman, Trey Turner.
Merriweather back to work. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Turner runs. Jansen, great throw. He's out.
Well, this is a real momentum killer after the leadoff single. Tried to steal second base on the first pitch. Defense was all over it. Nicely done from behind the plate with the catch and throw. And a quick tag before he reaches the base.
And that gets down for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. And stepping in for New York, Kyle Tucker. Here goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Well, in the postseason, I'd say we see more teams playing for 1 run, trying to apply some pressure, and that's exactly the case right here. Speed on the bases, put him in motion, and it worked out. Now time to execute in the batter's box.
Man at second. And that one hammered. That's back there. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. Run comes in from second, and the lead continues to grow.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
And now the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And a chance to make some history here, Chris.
Yeah, he's homered 3 times so far, and now he gets another chance, at least we think. We'll see if the pitcher gives him anything to hit. It's so rare to see a 3-homer performance, but even more special for that player to get another chance at the plate to do it again for 4.
Hammered, base hit. Here's Tucker on his way to the plate. He scores, and they extend their lead.
Everything came together for him. Love how he just kept it simple there. Didn't come out of his mechanics. Nice tight swing, hard hit ball.
Man at first with 1 gone. And now Pete Alonso. Lifted to left center. Way back there. And that is gone. That was blasted to the moon. His 4th home run of the game. And they tack on to their lead. It's 20-1.
It's no surprise this guy's won the home run derby multiple times. He was born to hit them. Wow, this is awesome. I mean, a 4-homer game. They're just so rare. They're so special. And just so tough to pull off as well. Everything has to line up for you.
Here comes a new arm for the Cubs, Hector Neris.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Luis Arias up now.
3. First base.
Man at first. Here's the third baseman, Christopher Morel. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. Foul ball there.
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
Runner at first with no outs here. Next offering in there for a strike. 1-2. On the ground. Over to Turner for 1, and that's 2.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
2 outs, base is empty. And next for the Cubs. Now it's the second baseman, Trey Turner.
Second baseman, Trey Turner.
And first up. Offering is fouled off.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
The Mets up big in this one here in the late stages of game 2. Runner takes off. Strike in there. Tag. Steve Jansen too late with the throw. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Line to left. Turner is out. Out. Number 2. Ellie De La Cruz getting ready to hit. Base knock center field. Around third. He'll score, and the lead continues to grow.
Comes through with the RBI. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
Kyle Tucker up now for the Mets. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. kicks and fires. Bunting, and it's in the air. Jansen on to first. That ends the frame of the bunt attempt. Here at Wrigley Field. And now it's... Here's Cody Bellinger. 1 for 2. And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Zach Wheeler won't go any further. Just never found his groove. Wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on. Back in a moment. The Mets with a new arm on the mound. Number 22.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Abner Uribe. And here's the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Here comes a pitch. A rope into right, and that's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
And next is the designated hitter, Pete Alonso, trying to do what no player has ever done at this level. He's looking for his 5th homer of the game.
I never thought I'd see this moment. I mean, this is unbelievable. This guy gets a chance to hit his 5th home run. Whether he does it or not, this next at bat's a pretty special one.
That one at triple digits. Uribe, a 6'3" righty, 25 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. The 0-1 on the ground to second, might be 2. There's 1 on a Gallo. There's 2.
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute them. Right there, really nice footwork and a
First and second, 2 down. Nico Horner, the next Cub to hit. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch.
He's under it at short, puts the squeeze on it, and so 2 runs on 2 hits, including the homer. No errors. But 2 are left straight. Handed.
3. Full 4. Take your base.
Trey Turner with a chance now.
Second baseman, Trey Turner.
Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, save. Eaton on at second with 2 down. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom. So the New York Mets sweep this wild card series with back-to-back wins on the road. And they can now shift their focus to the division round.
Well, hats off to them, Boog. I mean, it's very difficult to come into a hostile stadium with all the energy and excitement of the postseason, but clearly that was no issue for these guys. They played well, and I think that bodes well for their chances of making a deep run here in October.
And a lot of disappointment for these fans and, of course, the players as well as they turn their attention to the offseason. Not the postseason experience they were hoping for or capable of, but they'll look to build on their success for next year.
Tonight's paid attendance at Wrigley Field, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.